Hello everyone, my name is Kaylee Netto and I'm the co-president of the National Honor Society, and I would like to welcome you to the 2021 Spring Induction Ceremony. In 1972, the Winslow National Honor Society named its chapter after a truly astonishing teacher, Evelyn L. Grindle. Most of us didn't have the pleasure of knowing Miss Grindle, but we all know the ideal she held herself to and the legacy she left behind. Miss Grindle was an English teacher for 43 years, in addition to being a wonderful person and community member. She greatly exemplified the 4 traits our faculty looks for in its students: character, leadership, scholarship, and service. Miss Grindle portrayed the finest example of character when she took in her nieces and nephews after a car crash had left them without their parents. She showed leadership as the chairman of the English department, a yearbook editor, and a class advisor. Outside of school, Miss Grindle provided service as a member of the VFW Women's Auxiliary. Miss Grindle did more for the world than the world did for her, and although this was not an easy task, she succeeded in the eyes of each and every student that she inspired. Today, we honor 11 students who reflect the 4 most important qualities reflected by Miss Grindle. 4 current members will now speak on these qualities. Emily West will now light the candle of knowledge. Jenna Veyu will now speak on character.
Character is what makes each person stand out. Each individual has their own personality, which makes them unique. Character can be passed on from your genetic makeup, picked up from people you surround yourself with, or influenced by the environment you're in and the experiences you've had. Some influential people in my life have been my family, school faculty, and coaches. Whether or not you've had a positive or negative support system, character is about who you are. It's your values, choices, and personal standards that matter most. You can choose to be kind, responsible, respectful, trustworthy, and have empathy for others. Having the mindset you're going to have a positive impact on everyone you meet is an important part of your character and will have an important impact on what others think of you and your character. Each one of you should be proud of yourselves for standing in front of us today. For your character is one of the reasons that got you here. You are not only the future of Winslow High School, but also the National Honor Society. The NHS Faculty Council believes in each one of you to portray good examples of what positive character looks like. Congratulations, and remember how far your character can bring you. I will now light the candle of character.
Jenna Veyu will now read Nathan Newgard's speech on leadership.
Being a leader requires a certain type of person with special qualities. Leadership can be shown in many different situations, not only in school, but outside of school as well. It is defined as the action of leading a group of people or an organization. Leadership can be exemplified in big ways, like being the team captain for a sports team, organizing events, or making sure your peers are all set. Sometimes leadership is doing the right thing in the face of adversity, and setting a good example for people around you. To quote Stephen Covey, leadership is choice, not a position. I will now light the candle of leadership.
Lauren Roy will now speak on scholarship.
When you think of scholarship, you think about getting straight A's and being the best in the class, or studying for hours on end for a test. But it's more than that. It's more than just being in a classroom and deciding you want to learn. It's deciding you want to show up. Scholarship is not your teachers giving you notes and you studying them. It's a mentality. You don't have to be the best in a class or get perfect scores on all your tests to fall into the scholarship category. It's a mindset. For me, I became a scholar when I decided I wanted to learn and wanted to put the effort into my work. I always had the ability to be successful, but it takes effort and determination. It is not something that just comes to you. You can be the smartest person, but if you don't decide to show up and work hard, it may never come. Scholarship is defined as learning at a high level or academic study or achievement. It is being committed to learning, not just in the classroom, but out. Scholarship doesn't have a certain GPA or grade to define it. It starts with you, and when you decide you want to learn. Throughout the years, you have worked hard to get to where you are now. You should feel accomplished and proud of yourselves. Congratulations. I will now light this candle of scholarship.
Odin Burgett will now speak on service.
Service can only be described as selflessly working to better your community in any way possible. When I was younger, I looked up to my older sisters because they fit this definition perfectly. They would often spend their time working in local animal shelters and helping church fundraisers. Their sense of community service was infectious. And because of that, I would follow them and volunteer at my church and school. We also would work together by walking through the neighborhood, asking for donations, and giving car washes at O'Reilly's. When working with my older siblings, I took value in many things. I wouldn't be the same person I am today without these experiences. I would learn that serving the community is demanding and oftentimes difficult, but despite that, countless people volunteer daily. But the need for people to devote themselves to serving is always increasing. Service can take many forms, but all of them are important, and that is why the NHS values and rewards service. I will now light the candle of service.
Ms. Pierce and Ms. Dagnall will now read the names of our newest members.
Derek Taft.
Congratulations. Proud of you, buddy.
Mr. Bell, the cards. The cards in your hand.
Yeah, he got it.
Oh, good. Sorry. Didn't see it.
I can do two things.
Karina Chen.
Excellent. Very proud.
Emma Farnham.
Good job, Emma Farm. There you go. You can take Megan's too.
Megan Heesers.
Good job, Megan. Proud of you.
Elena Lambert.
Great job, Elena. Proud of you.
Ryan Martin.
Great job, Ryan.
Alana McCann.
Great job. Keep smiling. Congratulations.
Vanessa Norris.
job, Vanessa. I'm proud of you.
Levi Olin.
Good job, Levi. Proud of you, buddy.
Nicholas Weiss.
Man, super proud of you, buddy. Great job. Congratulations.
Ryan Yang.
Mr. Yang, great job, buddy. Proud of you. Sorry.
Every year, the current members choose a pledge to be recited at the induction ceremony. Please raise your right hand as we now recite the pledge. I pledge myself to uphold
I pledge myself to uphold
the high purposes of the National Honor Society,
the high purposes of the National Honor Society,
to which I have been selected,
to which I have been selected,
striving in every way,
striving in every way,
by word and deed,
by word and deed,
to make its ideals,
to make its ideals,
the ideals of my school,
the ideals of my school,
and my life.
and in my life.
Thank you for joining us this evening. Please join me in welcoming the newest members of the Evelyn L. Grindle chapter of the National Honor Society.
We are all super proud of each and every one of you for being here today. You truly are, like I told you the other day, the pillars of our school. You are the leaders of our school that continue our school going strong. And I can't thank you enough for that. Thank you so much.